So I've been meaning to for a while to make a video narrating on how I do phase one of the Sith raid with my clones who don't have great gear. So we've got a Gear 10 Rex, Gear 9 Echo, Gear 9 Fives, Gear 12 Ahsoka, and only Gear 8 Arc Trooper. I used to use Thrawn in this spot. I find Arc Trooper is slightly better because his turns add to Rex's aerial assault. But certainly my clones do not have gear that is unattainable. If I was to gear up any one of them any further for this, it would certainly be fives so that they live a little bit longer. Because of Drain Force, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to use Rex's tenacity up for everybody. So then when Nihilus casts Drain Force, it's not actually going to reduce the cooldown on his Annihilate, because they're going to resist the effect. So what we do is we go to work on the ads. And as you can see, my clones basically do 0 damage. They literally do no damage. How could this possibly be a sensible raid team? Ahsoka's heal is available, but I gain nothing by doing it because everybody's full health, and Nihilus is about to cast Drain Soul. And when he casts Drain Soul, I would really like him... There we go. I would really like that damage to be healed up, and that's what Ahsoka is going to do. There's not a lot we can do about the ad on the right, so we just keep pummeling into the ad on the left very, very slowly. Ahsoka's heals up. I'm actually going to hit Nihilus with this for the sole reason that it's going to chip away at his shield a tiny little bit more. And here he goes. The thing that will lead to the most restarts is if he kills fives first. It is very unfortunate if he kills fives first. And if he does, there's really nothing to do except retreat and go again. Ideal scenario is that he kills Rex, because that way Rex gets the health from fives. So in an ideal world, we would like Rex to be killed. And one more? No, that's not Rex. So now this is extremely dangerous, because Nihilus's Drain Force is coming up soon, and right now it'll kill both Rex and fives, which has some weird funky interactions in-game, so we'd like to avoid that if we can. Rex's first Annihilate's up. You will notice that Nihilus has pretty high level of shield, and this isn't going to do a ton of damage, but it is going to get rid of all of the shield and do a bit of a percent damage to him, which is quite a lot for one move, to be fair. So there goes Rex. That's kind of ideal, because then he put the next attack into fives, who was already dead at that point, right? Fives was already going to sacrifice, and so now everyone's full. If Ahsoka's turn had come before this, I would have healed to get Rex and fives back up to full, but it didn't, so I'm just going to check what he's got. Oh, he's got Drain Force coming up soon, so I'm just going to go in on the other ad. Now, ideally, we want to actually limit the number of times that we hit Nihilus, so I'm going to use Arc Special rather than have Echo hit as well, even though at my gear level, Arc and Echo would do more damage hitting separately, hitting together rather from Arc's basic. That's not the case when they get to higher levels. The Arc Special is actually better there. So now you'll notice my clones do slightly more damage, but they still don't really do a lot. His Annihilate is coming up in 2 turns. You have to keep an eye on that, otherwise you're in trouble. So Ahsoka's just going to heal. Rex's second Annihilate comes up, so that's Annihilate number 2. And I know it's called Aerial Assault, but I think of it as an Annihilate because it just does a ton of damage. That's a little bit dangerous with where Echo is, simply because Drain Force is percentage-based damage. So even though they just got all of this extra health from fives, certainly that could be trouble for Echo. So we keep going through the motions. Right now they all have tenacity, so they don't actually get the defense down from hitting Nihilus, which Arc is about to here. Oh, he resisted it. Good job. And now we're going to hit our third Annihilate. You will notice that Darth Nihilus's Annihilate itself is up. So that's Annihilate number 3. Echo doesn't have a shield, but Ahsoka does. So what's going to happen here is we're going to use Ahsoka's shield, and notice that her heal is 1 turn away from coming off cooldown. So she's going to use the shield. Nihilus is going to annihilate her and put her to 0 health, but she's going to get to use the shield immediately the turn after, while the rest of us keep wailing on him. Notice that when we used Rex turn meter up, it actually doesn't affect Ahsoka while she has the shield, which is pretty good. So then we keep hitting, keep hitting. And if we're really lucky, then Nihilus is going to go next, and he's going to use Drain Force before Ahsoka takes her turn, because she's not going to die to it, because she still has her shield up, which means she can heal back from it everybody. This is a pretty nice timing lineup. So the adds are up. Now we really want to kill that one on the left first, which might not be feasible. So now Ahsoka takes her turn. Her shield is gone, but she gets to heal everybody up a bit. And at this point, I'm a little bit worried about people dying. So I am actually going to shield on ARC Trooper pretty soon. And you can see that Hadriel just did 6.5 million with that clone setup. So he's been practicing this too. I believe that's the fifth Annihilate from Rex. And so now, Nihilus is about to take a turn. The two adds are about to take a turn. And these guys' health is precariously low. And I really would like Ahsoka to live a little bit longer. Drain Force isn't coming soon, so Echo and Arc and Ahsoka are not in danger if I use the shield. So I'm going to shield on Arc, and he's just going to take all of the damage. And he's geared. He's useless. He literally does nothing, so having him take that damage is really not a problem. I would really, really like to kill this ad to get another shield. There we go. So now Ahsoka has a shield back, which is kind of sweet. So here's Arc. Arc is in a lot of trouble. Arc is almost certain. I doubt there is anything I can do to save Arc here. But again, his ability's not coming up, so I'm going to shield on Ahsoka, and she can use her heal the turn after. So I paused because my kids came in to tell me the dinner was ready. So however much you heard of that, it's fine. So I believe this is Annihilate number 6 for Rex. So you can see that Nihilus is now taken 16% damage from this super scuffed Undergeared clones team, which is kind of wild. I'm actually going to use Echo's bomb here solely so that he doesn't lose protection and give it back to Nihilus. When you use a special ability, they don't lose their protection. So if Nihilus could again beat Ahsoka to a turn and go again, that would be absolutely amazing. Perfect, because this is essentially free damage, right? Because Ahsoka is already at the absolute bare minimum that she could possibly live. So then she pops her heal. We've got Drain coming in soon, which is probably going to kill Ahsoka, and it's probably going to kill ARC Trooper. That's fine. If I could get one more out of Rex, that'd be pretty nice. There goes Ahsoka, and there goes ARC Trooper. So now, it's looking pretty dangerous at this point. We got another Annihilate out of Rex. We keep going through the motions. In an ideal world, we could get one more. Let's see if we can kill this ad and get one more. Because if we kill this ad, then Echo gets to use the shield. But I just don't think we have enough damage. So I have an option here. His Annihilate's coming up. We didn't get Echo the shield, so we're just going to use it on Rex. And hope that Nihilus goes next. There we go. And he's enraged, right? So anything he does is going to obliterate Rex at this point. But we get another one up, and so we have done 30% of Phase 1 of the Heroic Sith Raid with this setup. And as a quick reminder, that is Gear 10 Rex, Gear 9 Echo, Gear 9 5s, Gear 12 Ahsoka, and Gear 8 ARC Trooper. So it's not difficult to get this set up. They don't have outrageous mods. I didn't put my Arena Team mods on them or anything. Rex is modded for speed. 5s is modded for health and speed, so that he gives the bonus health to the troopers afterwards. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.